welcome back to The Spell, where we're in a pink room! And this guy knows what's going on, man. Hopefully. Oh god, as I start questioning more! He told her with a face lacking in expressions that she didn't know if he was actually mocking her. That's what we wanted to believe, hopefully. Sure. Never she corrected herself in her mind. How did you do all this anyway? I memorized every tiny bit of your room. Down to the finest speck of dust. God. She was changing the subject rather elegantly. With my arms. At least he's straightforward about that. He pointed at his bicep. I mean, when? This morning. At least he's answering with like straightforward answers too. He pointed at the floor. But how come I didn't hear you? She was just in the living room, near the front door. This time after all. When you were sleeping. He pointed at her. Oh dear God. I already knew that, jeez. At least it's interesting dichotomy here. I want to see how this also goes. He didn't seem affected by her agitated behavior, he didn't really seem affected by anything, really. Don't worry, I cut off all my emotions. Wait, what? She had her dose of him for the day. Can you leave? I needed to be alone for a while. Sure. He started walking away, but then stopped midway. Oh, I called for the intern. Should be here tomorrow. Oh, internet. Why did I say intern? Great, thanks. He took another step, then stopped abruptly. Oh, so I reached your cell phone company. I'll be paying your bill from now on, so don't worry about it. Aww, I like him even more. Sadly, I have to pay my own phone bill. That shit does not come fucking cheap. For all of you that do not have to pay for your shit now, it does not come cheap. I am telling you straight up, nothing in this world comes cheap. You have to earn that shit. I'm at least bringing that shit up now, man. Sorry about that. She felt generally bad about it. It's nothing. Really, $60 a month. Dude, that's actually pretty fucking good! I'm literally not kidding! $60 a month? Oh, hell yeah! He tried to cheer her up. It's not his own way, maybe. Judging where Minnesotan's shit is, it's not cheap, I can tell you that much, man. That's debatable on a discount, depending on which service you use. And other factors. I'm not going to go into that. He had stopped moving completely. Was he not done yet? It felt awkward because he was still there, even though she asked him to leave a moment ago. To make matters worse, she kept feeling even more guilty every time he opened his mouth. Finally, he started moving again. maybe he can go invisible and we don't know it. He might be the legendary ninja we never heard of. It was now 1 foot outside her room. At least, she thought. But unfortunately, she was betrayed yet again. Right, I nearly forgot. He turned again toward her. Wait, 2 seconds. Snapped because Thanos snaps. He disappeared. He was no longer there. Alright, but she still couldn't feel comfortable since she knew he'd pop right back. She waited, standing at the exact spot for more than 2 seconds. Liar. Here you go. He said the moment he came back, his arms stretched out towards her, a black and white fluffy thing between his hands. Is it a bunny? Bellhook? She immediately hung the thing, which was in fact, a cat, her cat, from her house. Yay! She got the little kitty. I totally forgot about you. You smell bad. I cannot get mad at him. No matter what I do, I literally cannot get mad at him. She understood now why Steve had held him for so far away from his body. I found him in your room, so I brought him with me. Oh, at least he's caring about the kid. There's no way I cannot get mad at this motherfucker, man. There's no way I can. Was he eating trash? Why does he smell like that? Don't know. But I did leave him in my car while moving your things. Go figure. But can we... go on? She didn't know if she wanted to say it. You know, we can really help him. She said with a shaky voice. She was forgotten of his response. Sure. He said, not even thinking about it. I like his attention to detail, too. There's no way I can get mad at him. Knowing that he got the cat. Shut up! I've lived with cats for frickin' years, even though I like dogs. Her hopes rose for a few seconds. She was overjoyed by his laid-back attitude, but then she remembered all the trouble she was giving him. She couldn't ignore it. She felt responsible after all. But I saw the sign in front. It said no animals. And? Oh, I like him even more. God damn it. I can't get mad at him. Fucking hell. Wouldn't that be illegal? She was almost in tears, thinking she would have to part with him. The last vintage of her destroyed family. Do you still want to keep him, knowing that? His tone was somehow different. She looked at the cute little guy. A smile effortlessly appeared on her face. She nodded multiple times over. She knew it was selfish, but she wanted to be true to her feelings. Then, that's settled. If it turns out that he's the freaking manager of this place, he finally told her, his large hand patting on the little thing. Sloppily soon, the cat was trying to eat Steve's hand with his little mite. Okay, that's even more adorable. What would happen if they found out, though? She was a little more yes, than her age made her seem. She didn't want to be blamed by the man's kindness. You remember what I told you yesterday about believing what you want to believe. If you believe this cat can live here, then you can. Others will believe it too. All you have to do is believe it yourself. But that doesn't... I don't need to fully understand it, but I can kind of see where he's taking it. So, yeah. But that doesn't actually work, she thought. It works when you least expect it. That's the rule of this world. He's not entirely wrong, but not entirely right either, but I can agree with what he's saying. He's strangely interjects. Believe it. Yeah. She complained, if only with her head. She didn't have the energy to have an argument with the man's. First, because his weird logic made it impossible to actually win, and second, because she didn't want to win in the first place. Yeah, it's like winning against my logic. It doesn't want to work, but yet, for me, it works. She wanted him to make her believe, if it meant keeping her beloved animal. So she was happy. Thanks. She was about to thank him, but she spoke to the door instead. She hadn't noticed, but Steve had left the room. She was now all alone with Billhook, her black and white cat. I have a feeling this guy's a freaking ninja. He just shows up, goes, yes, here is your kitty cat, then disappears. You don't hear him, but he's gone. She should have felt relief from his departure. There's no way I can get mad at the man. He's breaking the rules for a kid in his family. I cannot get mad at that. Literally no way I can. But I have to be stern. They are breaking the rules of the building. And he did sign the contract. But I can't get mad. She should have. Broken the rules even further. The mighty dots, you have never failed me. Later that day, she received a call she didn't expect. Yes? Just a second. She replied to a woman at the other side of the line. She quickly walked to the living room and gave the phone to Steve, who was reading on the couch. Steve, the school wanted to talk to you. Now we know she likes unicorns. Steve, I don't know much about him outside of he likes to read, and he could be a motherfucking ninja. He took the phone, his eyes still fixed on his book. Right. God damn it, Alarm! What I'm speaking is him! You asshole! Too bad, I'll read this! He turned the page of his book. And that's where we're gonna end the episode here! Thank you for telling me, Alarm! Outside of this, I'm gonna see you guys next time, and I hope all of you have a great, wonderful time. And I hope all of you have find something to do. Have fun! See you guys next time.